Are we live? I think we might be live. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another live stream. Today, we are going to be continuing on with some more older mods. Specifically, we're going to be working towards making some more of our Ultramodium alloys. Starting off today with... we will be doing, or trying to do, hopefully succeeding to do, the Unobtanium Vibranium alloy. So let's do it. Just gotta fly on over here and get started. Get stuck in, eh? So. We made this in the last stream, and oh, by the way, I finished all the piles. Last time we only made that one, which took up a big chunk, well, not that big of a chunk of the stream, but it wasn't particularly entertaining, so I figured I'd do the other two piles off stream. So this is what it looks like. I think it looks cool. I like how the lights are sort of only in certain time. It makes it look quite shiny. I like it a lot. But anyway, get back into our hidey hole. And in order to make the Vibranium Unobtanium alloy, we need a dissolution chamber. Okay, so let's make the dissolution chambers then. Dissolution. We've got one. I'll make a few more. We'll do 4. That's how many of the that's how many of those we have, so that's how many of these we'll have. And we'll go here, and we'll try to get it, may as well get it in line with that. It doesn't really matter, but I don't know. It's cool if we did. How far apart are each of these? 1, 2, 3, 4. Boop. Boop. And boop. Okay, now, what we do with them... You know, I never use this feature, but this would be a good time to use this feature. So, we need to be getting soul lava. Okay, so we need to be getting these guys power, first of all. We could just hook it up to our main power source with a flux point. But I think since we're giving that one its own power, we may as well give this one its own power. I don't think this will need as much power, though. Hopefully... I mean, that only stores 10,000 FE. Hang on. Oh, I got rid of it. Vibranium Unobtanium. Like, how much power does each craft take? Yeah, only 12,000 per craft. If we made a at-power thermogenerator, that can do 1.7k a tick, but then we can... Yeah, so if we just did a few of these thermogenerators, then that should be fine. Let's do 4, 1 for each. So we got to make a bunch of this. One, 2, 3, 4. Next level up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next level up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And finally 1, 2, 3, 4. Sweet. And we'll chuck him directly beneath. That we can just have a cable going straight up into them. There we go. We'll grab a copper grate. Just because these are nice and easy to keep water in. And of course we'll need some water. 2, 3, 4. Hello, Sabo ASL. How's it going? Is that ASL for American Sign Language? Can you speak that? Or maybe are you deaf? Although if you're deaf, how are you listening to this? Do live streams have subtitles? Live streams don't have subtitles, do they? I don't know. Although if you can speak ASL, that's really cool. I'd love to learn to speak sign language. I probably wouldn't learn ASL. I'd probably use learn New Zealand Sign Language. But regardless, cool. Right, soul lava, soul lava, soul lava, and soul lava. Now these, why aren't they? Oh, yep, nope, they're going for it. Sweet. Oh, I just realized. Okay, slight change of plans. With this, we will, instead of having the water come in like that, just because I want to have the cable coming out of the top. So if the water's coming in from the top, then that doesn't work, does it? So we'll get rid of each of these. And we'll instead just have a sink in the middle. We didn't know a sink can be used as an infinite water source. Super handy, I know. And we'll just chuck one, like, you know, it doesn't need to be in the middle. Let's chuck it just so it's out of the way over here. And then grab some fluid pipes. And just like that, that should keep them all stocked up. And is it... Oh wait, yep, okay, it's not. Yeah, of course. Need to actually turn it on. And that is keeping stocked up, it appears to be. Hello, your boy Dalen. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Now, is that generating? That is generating, and it's generating at 900%. Perfect. Okay, let us run some cables out of these and into the chambers. So these are now all powered nicely. And last one. Alright. Hello, Clutcher team. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so what's next? So we've got power, and thanks for the subscribe as well, Clutcher team, and to anybody else who subscribed. Sometimes I get notifications for subscriptions, sometimes I don't. I don't really know why that is, but know that anytime I do get a subscription, I appreciate it, regardless of whether or not I see it. Okay, so pink slime blocks is probably the next thing we want to figure out, because we have pink slime. We have a lot of pink slime, but pink slime blocks we don't have a lot of. So that could be as simple as setting up another dissolution chamber, though. So if we... Should we do one dissolution chamber? Just one? Nah, we may as well do 4. May as well. Win in town. Hello, German de Gracia. Welcome to the stream. Welcome back, my friend. Okay, so I'm just going to set these up here. That way we can just run a cable straight along. At least you got some. I only got 12, but you're trying. Are you talking about subs? Hey, no matter how many subs you have, as long as you're having fun with it, that's what counts, right? I mean, I don't have a lot of subs. I have more than 12, obviously. I have 966 at the moment, but at the end of the day, if you guys are enjoying watching and I'm enjoying making, then we're happy. German de Gracia back talking about Larry the dog. Who's Larry the dog, German de Gracia? I still haven't figured that out. Okay, so let's bring these cables. And I'm going to make a fluid draw. Actually, I already have a fluid draw. Then, nope, don't fill up with water, please. Can you empty from... how do I empty this? Tank? Oh, buckets, I suppose. How do I empty this guy? Fluid trash can. There we go. Don't want the water. Ah, Caleb Singh, how's it going? I'm back again after missing how many streams? Not that many, not that many. I haven't been able to stream a whole lot in the past few weeks. So don't you worry. Larry the dog and Ryan the horse? I have no idea what you're talking about, German de Glacia. So we want to grab an export bus. And into here we want to export pink slime. Which, yep, that's going in there. We'll chuck some acceleration cards in. So that'll fill up nicely. And now we can... let me just turn off this connection for now. And then we'll break these connections. There we go, I can turn this connection back on. And then these should fill up with pink slime, which they are. Perfect. I don't know if it needs it, but just for the sake of it, I'm going to chuck an upgrade in there, and then that'll fill them up incredibly quickly, almost. Yeah. The only thing I know from the Minecraft movie was a lava chicken. Have you seen it? It's an interesting film. I just read, apparently, that song just became the, like, shortest song ever to hit the top 40 charts in the UK. Which is pretty funny. Okay. Let's set each... Okay, so these will be doing pink slime. Does... What farting... Well, I'll figure out what that farting thing was. Still kind of confused about that, but sure. I wonder, does the pink slime... Does it, like, making it consume the glass? I'm guessing it probably does. Let's see, does it do it? It does consume the glass. Okay, so that means we need to have a constant export of glass. We'll chuck them in and lock it, though. So that way it does the right thing. And then we need to figure out how to get glass into here, which we can do. We need Lava Chicken to be my background music. Just constant Jack Black going, la 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 lava, chicken, Steve's lava. Just all the time, just in the background of my streams. That sounds infuriating. Oh dear. Okay, so the best way to get the glass... I'm gonna get a... Are there iron chests in this? There is. Okay, we'll grab an iron chest. Wait, hang on. How do I... Can I just, like, do it with a normal chest? Nope, I suppose I'll do oak then. Because oak is cheap. From your 15th anniversary? I'm still confused as to what you're talking about. My 15th anniversary? I'm not married. Oh, now you're going. Okay, see you later, German de Gracia. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, no, I didn't want to do dark oak. Hang on. No, let me do just oak. You're not fine. Dark oak will do. And then let's make it into an iron one. No, that... Oh, wait, it's already... You know what? I'm confused, but that's fine. Although I've got a quest done. Basic storage. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Okay, so if we... So this is where we will keep all of our... Like, all of our stuff, I guess, for this machine. So, first up, we want to be getting glass. And we'll probably want it to be going a bit faster than that. Oh, just kidding. You're still sticking around, German Douglasia? That's great. I'm glad you are. Okay, and then if we... Let's grab an item pipe. And a modular router. And let's pipe this out to this modular router. Okay. You should make the whole of subs with all your subscribers, including me. It's just a wall of leaves with all your subscribers' names. Yeah, it's an interesting idea. I've thought about doing that in the past. The reason I haven't is because there's no way for me to get all the names of my subscribers. I mean, I could easily get the names of, like, people in my chat and stuff. But I think there's other ways that I can sort of include people in my streams, you know? Like, other than just writing their name on a sign, you know? I mean, maybe if there's an animal I have to name, like Billy the Bee, for example, for those of you who remember, or Bobjamin, I get you guys to name him, and it's stuff like that, you know? Anyway, so we got glass coming into here, probably a bit too fast actually, but that's fine. I kind of want, how can I filter? So that's a destination filter. I need an item filter. Okay, hang on. Here we go. I got it. We'll grab a 1x1 draw. And we'll get... which will get glass to go into. And then on top of that, we'll do the modular router. And then it'll basically be like an item filter, because it will only be taking out of that drawer, and that drawer can only have glass. And just to make sure it can only have glass, we'll lock it up. Sweet, now this will get glass. Now we want to grab the sender. Send to there. Send to there. Send to there. And send to there. Great, so now these guys should all be producing pink slime fully automatically. Perfect. You should name your bee hexagon hive factory Finley's House of Bees. What have I got it called right now? It does have a... well, it kind of has a name. Bee Central is what I have it called. Oh, I suppose really Bee Central is just this room. This whole thing. I don't really know what I'll call it, but we can call it Finley's House of Bees. I like that. Yeah. It's getting pretty big, by the way. Like, I often like to just come to the map and zoom out, and look how long you can see it. Like, you can see it this far zoomed out. It's massive. Far bigger than this, even. I mean, this is probably bigger, like... this is much bigger height-wise. And why am I lagging so much? Wow. Alright, let's set this up with a speed module, so that should get them all stocked up as quickly as they can, and then... what we want to do is we want to make a bunch of add-ons. And the way we're going to want to do this... what's the best way to make all the add-ons? Let's make a few dissolution chambers. So how many tiers of add-ons are there? There's 4, isn't there? Yeah, so the top tier uses experience, then pink slime, then latex, and also latex. Okay. So let's grab a fluid extractor. And get some latex going. Right, this should be going pretty quick now. Can I make like a placer? Block placer? Placer module? Yeah, we'll just do it with the modular router, sure. Front. Actually, that's not right, is it? It should be... Yep, sweet, that's working. Okay, so we've got latex going. What is it I'm building now? This is my alloy factory, so I'm making all the different types of Allthemodium alloy, as you can see here. So I've already made, sort of automated the Vibranium Unobtanium, that's here. So the way that works is we've got these nether star generators, and they generate electricity, which is then shot into these, which have piglet heart blocks, nitro crystal blocks, vibranium blocks, and Allthemodium blocks. And then when those finish, they create Allthemodium alloy, or Allthemodium vibranium alloy, rather. And now I'm doing the next one, which uses these dissolution chambers. Okay, anyway. So, we want to make some more dissolution chambers. We'll do 4, 1 for each tier. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I should fix the floor. Yeah, but the inside of this place isn't really meant to be seen, to be fair. It's just kind of, you know, this is what we see from the outside. The inside, the inside's just kind of, you know, it's not meant to be seen. It's just tucked away in here. Doesn't need to be nice. It can be ugly. Oh dear. I need a generator system to actually collect this pink slime as well, but I'll do that once I've sorted out these. So I need to set 2 of these guys up with latex. Sweet. And then 1 of these guys up with pink slime. Pink slime. And 1 of these guys up with XP fluid. So your alloy factory is like Area 51 and no one should see it. That's one way to put it. That's one way to put it. It's my little secret in here. Nobody needs to know. I mean, we've already got this very... there's dangerous stuff going on in here, you know? You've got machinery over here, you've got some electricity over here. We're going to be doing some rituals over there eventually. It's going to be intense in here. I don't want that one to have pink slime. Sweet. Oh no, my tank. Okay, there we go. There we go, that guy will fill it with XP fluid now. Now let's make a bunch of add-ons. So, we'll start. So we need... I'll grab the add-ons I have. So processing, speed, and efficiency. I think those are the only three that we should need. It's gonna like really get the latex going just for a minute. SML Edits! Hi, how's it going? Welcome. How are you doing today? There you go. We've got a good amount of latex now. In fact, these are both filled up. So if we were to make some... So we'll just start with efficiency, because why not? So for a tier... Actually, we can just go straight to tier 2 with efficiency. So that'll be redstone, glass, diamond, gears, and blaze. Diamond gear. Blaze rod. Okay, now how did we make it? I don't know if the order actually matters, but it's blaze like that. Oh, wait, why can't I put these in? Oh, because it's locked. Blaze like that. Diamond gears. Redstone glass. Nope. We can lock that, and it's still not doing it. Why not? Because I don't have power, that's why. Let me just grab a flux point for now. It's just a little temporary setup here, just to get these upgrades. That should be working. Why isn't it? Huh? Wait, actually, why isn't this working? Redstone, glass. What? Why is this not working? It's got power. It's got latex. Blaze, glass. I'm confused. Why is this not generating what it needs to generate? What's going on here then? German de Gracia, you've jumped over to YouTube Shorts now. How's it going? Why isn't this working? Hold on, does anyone see the issue here? So that's what I've got set up right now. It's got power, it's got the latex. And then this is what I'm trying to make down here. Redstone, glass, diamond... Is it these? No. What's going on? Wait, I'm actually confused. Diamond gear, blaze rod. I'm so confused right now. Does anyone see the issue? Okay, I have to sleep because it's 3 a.m. Alright, see you later. See you later. Thanks for joining, as always, Caleb. I was about to type your name into the chat. I was trying to look for a tank. Because we actually need more XP fluid. I actually thought I got a bunch of XP fluid, but obviously I did not. Oh, this is... Wait. Hold on, we don't want to do that. Just turn that off. That's what was happening. It was turning all of our XP fluid into XP bottles. Doesn't explain what this one's doing, though. Why is this not generate? Okay. What we'll do instead is we'll try to make the tier 1s and then go from there. I am stupid. It's glass panes, not glass. How did I not realize that? Now it's working. Right, how many are we going to need? 8, right? 1 for each machine. I'm going to go more than 8. Because I can. Okay, that's how many more than 8 I can go. Unless... Where's my time wand? Wait, where's my time wand gone? Oh, it's in the... What's it doing in there? Right, 12. 12 will do. So now we want to upgrade these 12 into the next level, which will be... which will require pink slime, blaze rod, glass panes, netherite gears, and then... Ooh, ancient debris. I don't have a lot of ancient debris. How can I make ancient debris? Is there any good way to make... Okay, in a combiner. We might have to do that. How hard is a combiner to make? Okay. This is where the rabbit hole begins. Okay, redstone and copper. Can I speed this up? I can speed this up. While we're here, we may as well make quite a lot of it. Oh, that was weird. Okay, combiner. And I need to make more of these, which is diamond and infused alloy. Wait, hang on. Huh. Oh, okay, I need to either enrich diamond or diamond dust. Diamond dust, then. Okay, combiner. Oh, hello, person in my chat whose name I can't read because it's not in the English alphabet. And with the message I can't read because it's also not in the English alphabet, but how's it going? Welcome. Hope you're doing well. There's our combiner. Let's make it into a combining factory. Let's upgrade it. Let's upgrade it again. Let's not upgrade it again. Okay, ancient debris recipes in a combiner, netherite dust and basalt. Easy peasy. Let's speed this guy up. There we go, ancient debris. And then it was just netherite scraps, right? Which I have literally thousands of. And that's working. Sorry you don't speak English well, that's fine. You're welcome to hang out and I can try to understand what you're saying and you can try to understand what I'm saying and hopefully we get something that works out in the end. No, let me... I need to wait for that to... I forgot to lock the system. So let me wait for the speed up time to run out. It's going to speed up that. There we go. There we go. Let's get this guy going. We're going to need more pink slime. You know, while we're here as well, I may as well chuck that in there. But we go extra fast. Okay, we're just about there on this. We need another netherite gear, though. I thought we had enough netherite gears. Apparently not. Where am I from? I'm from New Zealand. Where are you from? Right, there we go. I've actually got 12 tier 3 add-on efficiencies. Fancy. Okay, and then if we were to use these to make the next tier, it is... add-on. I don't know. No, we do want these. Okay. Uses blaze rod. It is netherite gear. It is glass pane, echo shard, skulk. Right, that goes there. That goes there. That goes there. These go here. That goes there. That goes there, I think. Or somewhere thereabouts. Let's lock that. And yep, it's working. Oh, it was working. Does not appear to be working now, though. Yeah, XP fluid is right. Why? Oh, now it's okay. It was just the efficiency thing. This is absolutely draining my XP fluid, which isn't good. Is this tank bigger? I think this tank is bigger. No! Oh my gosh. Why? Nope. Get gone. Why did that happen? I don't know. I don't want pink slime in there. Get out of there. Why isn't the pink slime leaving? Oh, that's why. No, stop. Can I not place these down? Doesn't look like I can place this down. Okay, that's not useful. Can I do it this way? Oh, come on, I didn't mean to do that. I'm messing up all over the place here, guys. It's not good. Alright, that'll do. Hey, GD Player 69, how's it going? Welcome, you subscribed to my channel. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Let me get a tank. Let me get some XP fluid. Let me fill this tank up with XP fluid. Let me place it down. Let me get that to output. Okay, we're back. We're back in business. Well, we no longer have Skulk, though. Yeah, I need more XP fluid, I think. Yes. Okay, there we go. Now we're good. Okay, so we've got our efficiency tier 4s. Why? Okay, you know what? It's fine. What's the next add-on that we need? We need... Yeah, so we've got efficiency. We need speed. So we can start out with the tier 2, which is redstone, glass pane, diamond gear, sugar. Sugar, glass pane, diamond gear, redstone. Hello, Donovan Sutton. Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Uses, recipes. Okay, sugar, diamond gear, glass. Sugar, diamond gear, glass pane, redstone. Lock it up. Get some more latex on the go. Oh, why isn't... that's interesting. Well, looks like we need to wait for this to fill up with latex then. I would think... Why isn't that... Okay, maybe it's just a bit buggy with the time wand. That's fine. You know, we don't actually need this one, so we can send the latex straight into here. And then is this going to work? Why isn't this working now? Hello? Is it because of the speed up thing? Yeah, the speed up thing seems to bug it out. Maybe I shouldn't use it. I can chuck a speed in there, though. That doesn't bug out. So we'll go for around 12 again. I think we did 13 last time. I was meant to do 12, but I ended up with an extra one somehow. You know what? That's good, actually. Okay, so pink slime. Okay, so sugar, netherite gear, glass pane, netherite scrap, ancient debris. There we go. That's lock. Let's lock it. And I'll see if the speed up one wants to work. It does want to work. Fantastic. what did I run out of? Glass panes. I need more pink slime. Here we go. And now for the final bit, we will need, obviously, this. I'm guessing we'll need a netherite gear, probably somewhere around there. What else do we need? We need sugar, glass pane, and then it is sculk and echo shards. And XP fluid. And yep, that's working. Oh, I forgot to lock it. That was dumb of me. Sugar, netherite gear, glass pane, echo, lock. I wish I could stop it from making the bottle of enchantings. I don't know if there is a way to do that though. So that's great. I'm just gonna have a load of bottle of enchantings when I finish this. I need more netherite gears. Which means I need more netherite. What is that? Ingot of the depths. Don't need that. I need this. Bam, 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 bam. And I need more XP food because I keep on wasting it all. Need more sugar as well. Just about there. And here we go. That'll be the last one of the speed. And then I don't actually know, I don't think we'll actually need the processing ones because, yeah, it makes sense if we don't. You know, I don't think we do need the processing ones. I think just efficiency and speed should be perfectly fine. Let's just take apart this little temporary setup we've made here. Not that much. What used to be there? I don't know. Oh yeah, my pipe wrench. is a useful thing to keep on me at all times. Okay, add on efficiency and speed. Bam, 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 bam. So now we need to be getting the pink slime out of here and into there. So the way that we can do that is grab another modular router. I'll just place it on top of this one for now, and we'll grab a puller. We want a Mark II puller. And yep, okay, sweet, that's taking the pink slime out. We want to do all of them. And we want some speed upgrades. Chuck them into there. Sweet. Now that'll keep filled up with pink slime. And I'm just going to grab some of the pink slime for myself. And so what we're trying to make is, well, it's this actually. So we want 4 pink slime per one, sort of in the corners like that. We'll lock it. You know, let me get the recipe set up so that we can lock it in. So Vibranium, Unobtanium, and Piglich. Okay, so it is Vibranium on the top. And then lock. 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 Okay, sweet. So now, and in fact while we're here, we'll also chuck the upgrades in. And so now in this guy, we want to grab some sender modules. We want to send to there. And yep, that'll keep stocked up with pink slime. And we want to do the same with here. Not that many. Just the one's fine. Here and here. So that should keep them all stocked up with pink slime, which is perfect. So what we want to do now is get an Unobtanium automated in there. So the way we can do that is by really getting rid of some of this glass. Let me set that one so that remembers that it's glass. Set that so it remembers that. We'll set that so it remembers Unobtanium. And we'll set that so it remembers Piglich. Alright. Yes, yes. Yes, okay. That should be now able to fill up with not only... Yep, that's filling up with all of the different stuff. So that's great. And then similar to the system we've used here, we'll grab some 1x1 drawers, one for each. And we will do Unobtanium. We will do... and we'll lock it as well. Vibranium, and we will do Piglich. We'll chuck down these with a puller for each of them. All of them facing down. As well as some speed. And then, it's just as simple as sending it. Now, hopefully this is not too far away. 3. 4. I mean, 24 blocks, that should be fine, right? Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we need a few more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and then it's soul lava as well. So what's the best way to get soul lava into these? It's probably use another fluid draw. So I can make one just like that. Grab some soul lava to start with. And then we'll grab an export bus. Acceleration. We'll chuck some acceleration cards. And make sure that that keeps filled up with soul lava. Which it is. Sweet. And then it should be just as simple as hooking each of these up. And yeah, okay. Yeah, that's doing it. Sweet. We'll speed up our soul lava a little bit. If we just chuck a ultimate upgrade into here. Does this keep filled up? It does. Okay, good. We are running out of piglet hearts. Why is that? Because the pipes don't extend far enough. Okay, now why isn't it working? Okay, the piglet hearts are being taken out, just not fast enough. Can we go round robin? Yes, okay. And we'll accelerate it as well. Yep, there we go, that's working. Sweet, now I just need to collect it up and send it into the system. So to do that is very, very simple. We'll just empty out the inventory quickly. And we'll grab another modular router, because these things are amazing. And we'll grab a puller. We'll make it a Mark II, please. And we'll send... Wait, that's not a modular router, that's a dissolution chamber. Whoopsie daisies. And there you go, that's working. Get some speed in it. Get an export bus on the back. With this guy. Phew, excuse me. Get some acceleration cards in there. And then we need to actually make it somewhere for it to go. So... Oh, wait, no, we don't want an export bus. We want an import bus. There we go. That's working already. Yeah, look at that. Okay, pink slime is our bottleneck, but that's fine. This is actually... This thing is working faster than this is by quite a bit, actually. But if we look... Yeah, we already have 350. That's amazing. Let's head over to Earth Miner. And let's give all this stuff a place to live. There we go. Link it and lock it. Oh, no. There we go. That should... We grab all of this out and then put it back in. There we go. Sweet, in fact. That's the quest as well. Did we complete a quest here? We did. Nice, okay. Well, now I've only got one to go, and this one is the one that I'm least sure about. But let's see how it goes, shall we? I'm just going to make sure that there's no bugs in the system. Yeah, we're getting going. That's working, that's working, that's working. Nothing's staying filled up. These are getting filled up with pink slime. It's a little bit slow, actually. Oh, no, it has a mega upgrade, okay. Yeah, these are filling up with all their respective blocks. These are generating power. This one's not generating power, though. Why not? Maybe because it's already at maximum, so it doesn't need to be generating power. That's perfectly fine by me if that's the case. Okay. Well, what's the next one, then? It is... or the next and last one. Unobtanium Unobtanium. This one. Which we need enchanting apparatuses, and I've started taking some steps towards automating this, but I haven't actually, So first up, we need to be making air essence, which we need to do with an imbuement chamber. So let's start actually building this right here. Get the imbuement chamber. So first up, we've got to automate the essences. So in order to automate air essence, we need to automate feathers, which I've done, Wilden Wings, which I've done, source gems, which I've done, and arrows, which I haven't done. What's the best way to automate arrows? Probably with just an auto-crafting setup, right? Yeah, I reckon. Okay. So we can use the mechanism one. That's the one that I've used traditionally. And you know, it works fine. So let's use this one. There we go, and we will need power for it. It won't need much power though, so we'll be, can we, you know what, this one over here is generating more power than it needs to. We'll hijack off this, just so we can keep this whole, like, area self-sustaining, at least power-wise. Okay, and we also need to automate flint. I've got sticks automated, and I've got feathers automated. So it'll be stick. We also need is it a pattern? Make pattern? Yes, crafting pattern, that's what we need. Hello! Ooh, that's a challenge. Otisicoston. Otis, something like that. Okay, flint. And feather. Let's encode the formula. And yeah, so that'll work. So we'll turn it onto auto mode. And if we can grab this, and we'll use the same system we did over here, which is using a iron chest. And grabbing an export bus. Tossing it down there. So we need flint. Actually, no, we don't have flint automated. So we'll automate flint here. Grab feather. And we'll grab sticks. And same in here. Feather. Feather. Stick. And we'll switch it to round robin. It should be set to round robin. Yes, it is. Okay, sweet. Why is the sticks not going into there, though? Okay, now it is. Okay, and then we can grab our item pipe and quite simply just pipe into there. So that'll keep us topped up on feathers, and it should keep us topped up on sticks. Why isn't it? Is it because... Okay, actually, I think I know why. Easy enough to fix. Round robin. Nope. Huh, why isn't this working? Oh, wait, maybe it needs to, yeah. Oh, wait, no, yeah, input. Yes, input. Auto eject on, yeah. Yeah, I don't know why this isn't accepting the sticks. Huh, why isn't this working? Worked. Okay, it's working now for some reason. We also need to get Flint in here. Technoblade never dies. Technoblade never dies indeed. He lives on inside of all of us. Inside of our memories and inside of our hearts. What's the best way? So I can do a crusher. I can use a sag mill. I can use a squeezer. Or a mechanical squeezer. That one would give me a chance to get multiple. That could be a good one to do then. Use an enrichment chamber. Let's do a mechanical squeezer. And we want to... Let's see. We want to add flint. Submit. So that should only be able to put flint in there now. If I put flint into here and I add flint to this. Oh, wait, no, not flint. Wait, hang on. No, wait, stop. Stop! Gravel? Because we're trying to make flint. You got it? There we go. That's better. That's better. Now we're making flint. Jolly good. Just for the sake of tidiness. That doesn't need to be like that, so that can be like that. Okay, now we run a pipe back out of here. And that should auto-eject true. That should be able to take the flint out of here and put it into here. Now, why isn't it? We've got auto-eject on. We've got the pipe. So why am I not getting flint going from here into here? What if I... Maybe it's the solder... Oh, my keyboard is freaking out. Hopefully that's a one-off thing for today. Will it auto-eject down? No. What if I had a pipe down here that went into a drawer? Oh, yep, it's working. Sweet. We don't need that key in there. And then we can run the pipe out of the front of the drawer. And into here. And there we go. That works. And so that's generating arrows. Great. That's what we like to see. So all that, now we can automate air essence. So we need an imbuement chamber, which we have. And not air essence. And we need to set it up so that it gets feathers, wilden wings, and arrows. So let's grab 3 1x1 draws. Perfect. And let's run them along the side here. We'll lock each of them. Okay, so this one can be arrows. This one can be wilden rings. And this one can be feathers. Add wilden wings to this. And we'll add them to this as well. So yep, wilden wings will start to go into here. We'll add that so that can bypass. No, that doesn't need to be there, does it? We can do that. So sweet, that is filling up with feathers. I would like to set this to, okay, that's already set to round robin, good. So this should start to fill up with arrows, no? Side config, left output. That's working. Goody goody. And is that filling up with feathers? That is filling up with feathers. Let's get a what's it called? Acceleration. Let's get some of these so that speeds up. That'll fill up much quicker. And okay, and then I believe what we need is some pedestals. Oh, not like that. Well, that could look kind of cool if we did like this. Not that it looks really matter here, but like it's shooting straight into there. I didn't realize these were directional. Hello, FNAF lover. How's it going? Loving FNAF, I'm guessing. Okay. We need to set up another one of these for some sauce. What am I doing? I'm trying to make or automate each of the different types of alloys. So in this mod pack, you can make Unobtanium Ultramodium alloy, Vibranium Ultramodium, and Unobtanium Vibranium. And I've done 2 of them so far. I've got this machine here, and I've got this machine here, and now I'm setting up the final one. Okay, so let's grab a 1x1 drawer. And this will be source gems. We'll add them into here. Oh dear. Okay. Okay, you know, this is probably the better way to do this. Nope, that doesn't work. You know, let me just keep on emptying out until it's satisfied its need for source gems. How many more source gems does this thing want to take? Okay, not too many more. Here we go. So we've got arrows, we've got wild and wings, we've got feathers, and we've got source gems. Now we need each of these to have a modular router. Bam, 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 bam. A puller. It's really quite simple once you start to figure this stuff out. And there we go. So that'll pull arrows. And we'll get some speed for them as well. Speed at mod U. There we go. And then it's quite simple as setting them each up with a sender. So that one needs to send to there. This one needs to send to there. And this one needs to send to there. And then this one needs to send right into the middle. And maybe? Okay, is it the order? If it's the order, I can work with that. So arrow, feather... Hang on. I'll be able to tell if it's the... Okay, maybe it's because of the weird rotation that we've done with the pedestals. If so, that's fine. That's an easy fix. Okay, it's not detecting the pedestals. That's weird. Maybe the pedestals need to be, like, right next to it. Which, again, that's fine. That's an easy fix. I will need to reconfigure the senders. Oh, yes, okay, it's working. It's working. Good. Goody goody. Goody good. Good, good. So, we probably want to speed this up as well. And the way that we speed it up is... How do you speed it up? I believe if we grab some source jars... Let's chuck one under each of these. Nope. And then we grab some volcanic source links. And we'll do the same thing, one under each. And then... So does it need to be dropped, or can it be sent to it? Okay, looks like it needs to be dropped on the ground. That's fine. I want to be able to make some... So, insanium coal. This is perfect. And we want to be able to auto-craft this. So, let's make another formulaic assembler. And for this one, we want to do... Okay, so it's just coal and two insanium. We'll grab a pattern formula. Encode it, set it to auto. Give it power. Okay, now this guy, we want to get this in here and get coal in here. Get it set up so that it's like that. Okay. Okay, yep, that's working. Good. So now, if we put a dropper right here... oh, I'm stuck. That's not good. And we send... Oh, no, because that's filling up. Okay. That's not what we want. Oh, what have I broken? Okay, what if I make a... Okay, what if I still did the dropper? But we got rid of that connection, and we had a completely separate connection running into it that's entirely separate. Yep, that's working. Good. Let's drop all this out. And then I need some way to power this, which I can do hopefully with just a timer. Or a clock. Yeah, one of these. You don't know, that's not really what I'm... Redstone clock. What are my options for that? Just that. Redstone timer. Pulse. Pulse timer. I forgot that doing that crashes the game. Do not ponder and create. It will crash the game because create is a hard to understand mod that not even the game can understand it, apparently. Alright, let's give the game a minute to load back up then. Alright, it's fine. Let's get back in here. Let's get it done, eh? We're so close to getting the first element of this done. This is so much tougher than the other ones. Maybe it's just because I'm not as used to this mod as I am the mods that the other one used, but it's difficult, ain't it? I mean, they've all had their challenges we've had to overcome, I guess. You know, the first one we had that thing where we had to limit the amount of items. That second one we had to set up all that pink slime and whatnot. Okay, so if I chunk this down, yeah, okay. So I don't... Picking this up is not what I want to be doing. But I can switch off my magnet, and then, yeah, so these should fill up these. So we should be able to edit that. Nope. Okay, this is not the item that we want to use, it seems. What else can I use for a redstone timer? I mean, I know that I can just do it the vanilla way, but I don't want to. I went ice skating yesterday. I got a big old graze, not graze, not a bruise. It's like just a big old. I fell over and I've got a lump on my arm, and it's like right where I lean on my desk on. I'll tell you what, on the ice skating rink, I'm pretty mediocre. It's a fun activity though. I haven't done it often. I've only done it like maybe like 3 or 4 times total. But it's like it's the kind of activity, at least for me, where I could feel myself getting better. Like compared, like where I finished compared to where I started was miles different. Which is always like those are always the best activities, right? Because it's like, dang it. I need to go and load in my system. Need to wait for my storage system to load in. There we go, it's here. I think my bulk system still needs to load though. There we go. We good? We good. We're kind of good. Some things aren't loaded. They might just be taking a minute to hook up to the system though. Actually, why aren't they? Wait, why am I not getting... Okay, no, we're good now. Okay, so is there any other timers that I can use? A redstone timer filter? What about a simple dropper? Oh, here we go. This is what we want. So we don't want it very often. I mean, let's hit it to 400. Okay, and now, okay, so what we want to do is we want to grab a pipe going out the top of this. Oh dear, my keyboard. Might have to restart my computer. We'll grab a 1x1 draw. Nope, not like that. And then this is working. Good. These guys should be keeping filled up. Honestly, we can probably go 500 ticks, 600 ticks. Basically, if we see a pile on the ground, then we have too much. If we see these aren't filling, keeping it 100%, then we don't have enough. But anyway, this is filling up. Actually, we probably want to make this a simple compacting draw, don't we? There we go. We'll get the config tool and lock it. And there we go. We've got the air essence done. So now that we've got that, I suppose, so we've got that done. Now we can try and do the earth essence. So luckily all of these we've already got automated. Actually, seeds is the only one that we don't have automated, but that's fine. So I reckon we can probably fit it in back here. Sauce jar. Oh, actually, that's good. These guys are filling up these jars. Actually, if we can keep all of these in a tight enough area, then we can just have this one little thing filling up all the jars. It appears to be. Goody. Right, and an imbuement chamber. Get this guy down in the middle here. Sweet. And if we just continue these one by one draws, actually. Gotta keep them consistent, so I don't annoy myself and everybody else. Alright, these are all keeping full. These are all keeping full. That one's not keeping full. Okay, anyway, so we need iron. We need seeds, which we haven't got automated yet, but I'll get it in here. And we need... what was the other one? Gunpowder. Wait, nope. We weren't doing fire, we were doing earth at the moment. Oh, dirt. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so we want to have iron and dirt in here now. Is it good in it? Oh, right, yeah, I need to get iron and dirt into here as well. Nope, not grass. Dirt. Iron. There we go, now those are filling up. Oh, grass, no, dirt. There we go, now both of these are filling up. Now we need to do seeds, which should be easy enough to automate. We just need to get a few of these farmers. We'll go with 4, 6, 6. I'm getting verdant springs from this. Oh, does this work on this guy? It does work. Make him work double time, actually. 128 time. Okay, we don't need the wheat, so I'll just send that into a trash can. Actually, we'll just send everything except for seeds into a trash can. Alright. We can... if we attach this to this line here, we should see seeds going into here. We are. Goody goody. Just because I can. There we go. Lots of seeds. So now it's just a case of doing the modular routers. Setting them all up with, well, for one, pullers. And speed. There we go. Apparently I've got something here done as well. No idea what these are. What are these? Uses? Interesting. So we'll send that to there. Seeds to there. And dirt to there. And we need source gems to go to here. And there we go, that's working. Sweet, that's working. So earth essence done. Fire essence is next. So gunpowder, torch, flint, and steel. Okay. This one could be kind of challenging. Not too challenging, just kind of. What we can do is okay, I got it. So torches and flint and steel will need some of these guys. We'll need flint and iron into here. And then, so I've got flint. Where am I making flint? I'm making flint over here. So I've already got that set to round robin. So am I... Oh dear. Oh dear. Hang on. How have I... Oh, okay. Hang on. I need to get this into here. And then that should only accept the things that we actually need. Yeah, okay, good. Good, good. So that's getting flint, it's getting iron. That's great. Auto mode. Get it set up with some power. And it's making flint and steel. Great. Because I can't do it down there, what I'll do for the output is I'll bring it down the sides here. Back, we want to output. Okay, where are those going to? Those are being sent somewhere. I don't know where. I don't know where those flint and steels... Oh, they're getting sent to the trash can, probably. Yeah, okay. That's fine. We'll just need to make sure that it's not getting sent to the trash can. In fact, is anything else getting sent to the trash can? I don't think so. Oh, in fact, can we... You know what, it's fine. We can make it get sent to the drawer once we have it set up. Right, flint and steel. Get the config tool, lock it. That's set up. This guy might need to be sent to furthest first. Huh. This isn't actually crafting, is it? Wait, why doesn't this have a pattern in it? I thought I put a... Wait, what? Code pattern, autocraft. I thought I had a pattern in here. Okay. Well, do we have flint and steel going into here now? We do. Goody goody. If I can actually make a... one of these. I've actually used this. Ah, like that. Submit. It should only get sent to this framed drawer. Which is exactly what we want. Ooh, we might need to speed up this guy a bit. How do I reverse it? Ah, okay, right click. $400? $200? $50? Okay, these seem to be filling up now, good. I'll put these guys here, I guess. That ain't right. Okay, great. So we can get the source stone going to here. That's great. And then flint and steel needs to go to one of these. Nope, not like that. Sweet. Okay, what else does the fire one need? It needs gunpowder torch. Okay, gunpowder's easy. You know, maybe I should set this to a whitelist. And I can whitelist wheat. That way random things don't go flying into there. Where does this end? Dirt? Yeah, okay, it would be here. Sweet, that's accepting gunpowder now. Lock it. Chuck on this guy. Chuck on this guy. Chuck on this guy. And chuck on this guy. As well as some speed. Oh, no, mind, we've got some speed. Make some more speed. Okay, now it's just torches. We should be getting both sticks and... Okay, you know, let's get rid of that until we're actually ready. Okay, stick, coal, form you crafting formula, code that, give it power, auto mode on, stock control on, and we already have sticks and coal coming into here. Okay, sweet. We can tell that to the output from the back automatically. And we're getting torches. Great. Are these guys keeping full? So far they are. Okay, so it's just a case of chucking this guy on, grabbing a puller, and a sender. Putting the puller into there, getting some speed into this guy as well, because we can. Sweet. Let's get the speed down on this guy, down to 30. I think we've got like the perfect amount. Well, not the perfect amount at the moment. So if we literally like bring it down to 25, that might be enough. Actually, it's... Okay, the problem might actually be that we don't have enough of these source links. So if we just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. How close does these need to be? Okay, these are keeping filled up and some. Oh, we need to get the fire essence going though. Fire essence into there. Lock it. And alright, we should. Why isn't that fire essence coming out? Is this... There we go. Okay, we just have one more to go. Can we fit an extra one in here somewhere? Maybe here? Squeeze it in. Let's try it. So we need a couple of sauce jars. And where can we fit this in? Let's go... maybe this will be... You know, let's just bite the bullet and put it over here. Sauce jars. Bam. Bam. Hello, Ismail Y. Gale brother. Welcome to the stream today. Are these guys getting filled up? They aren't. Might need to move these one back then. Can you give me a shout out? Of course I can give you a shout out as Male Y Gale brother. Thank you for joining the stream. If I put these down here, will they... Yep, they're filling up. Sweet. Need a few pedestals. How am I? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How are you doing today? You well? I hope you're well. Just sort of tinkering away over here, getting all this automated stuff going. To varying degrees of success. Mostly successful, though. Okay, so... what's easy to do is the source stone. We can get the source stone going there. And then, so what is this last one? Is it water essence? Yes, it's water essence. So we need water buckets, snow blocks, and kelp. Okay, snow blocks and kelp is easy. We have both of those automated. So that's good. Snow block, kelp. Water buckets, I'm less sure about. How do we automatically get water buckets? Could be tough. Snow blocks, kelp. Snow blocks. Kelp. Block, lock. Snow blocks. There we go. And then water buckets. What's the best way to get water buckets? A canning machine? Nope, not making that. Bottling machine, casting, tree tapping from... And the other question is, does it use up the bucket? Maybe we should do a test run to find out. Let's run a test, eh? Do we get to keep our bucket? Honestly, it'd be kind of simpler if we didn't. Wait, we get to keep all the items? Hold up, is that true for everything? Do I not need to automate all of these things? Well, I'm not going to complain, but it looks like most of what we automated here was completely pointless too, so... do with that information what you will. Nope, ultimate. Config. Get it a lot. Well, so okay, I'm going to actually just sort of remove everything from here because we turn that we don't actually need it. The Insanium we do need, actually. The Insanium and coal is still completely necessary. Hello, Bananotag. Hi, it's been a very long time. Do I recognize your name in the chat? I'm trying to remember. I'm not sure I recognize that name. Can you give me a hint? Right, let's... So that's not necessary, that's not necessary, that's not necessary, not necessary, not necessary, not necessary. Okay, we don't need to be making the flint. So we can get rid of this. Okay. We don't need to be making arrows. We do need to be making that. When you were building the spaceship? Oh yes, of course. That was a while ago now, wasn't it? I've been in this world for quite a long time. It's easy to forget. Don't need to be doing that. Don't need to be doing that. I don't need this to be going. Let me get my magnet back on. And that means I don't need this, I don't need this, I don't need this, I don't need this, I don't need this. I can't believe I... So all of these things, you don't actually need more than one of. It just does it automatically. Don't get me wrong, that's convenient, but I wish I'd known that. Which modular router was it? Oh, did I pick the right one? Wait. I did pick the right one. I'm such a pro. Well, these are all working. We're getting these done. These are all filling up. Sweet. I feel like surely this can be slowed down a bit, right? Let's bring it up to 50 ticks. Actually, what I can do is I can turn off my magnet and see if it gets all piled up there. Well, it's not getting piled up, actually. Okay, 50 ticks must be fine. Anyways, I'll be back another time. I got to go to sleep. Alright, Banana Tag. Have a good sleep tonight. Okay, so I've got all of these going. So that's good. Is the water working? Yes, it is. Okay. I think. So, to make the actual block, I need an enchanting apparatus. So, enchant this thing. And I need some pedestals. I need 8 of them. 18 will do. Okay, so what we do is we build up a bit, shut down the enchanting apparatus, an arcane core, not like that. Is that close enough? Yes, that's close enough. Okay. Is that close enough? That is close enough. Okay, so these are all close enough. Sweet. So we need to be... So how many different types of items are there? There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 different types of items. So I'll get 7 modular routers down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. And so we need to... Hang on. Hang on. Okay. Let me think for a moment here. What we should actually do is we should get the drawers. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. And we should get these set up with each different thing that we need. So we need all the element stuff. Fire. Water. We need unobtanium and all the modium. Is this guy over here still working fine? I think I'm just out of soul lava. I am just out of soul lava. That's fine, as long as my bees are still producing back over here. Yeah, my bees are still going. Good. And okay, and then the last one is just Piglich. Okay, so from here we want to be pulling each of these. And okay, and we need to lock all of these as well, if we haven't already. We haven't. And into here. Piglich, Unobtanium, Olimodium. Okay. Piglich, Unobtanium, Olimodium. Bam, bam, bam. If I hook up this, that should be fine, right? I would think. Shouldn't break anything. I don't think so. So now these are all going. So now we can get our routers in. We can get some pullers. Right, and we can get some senders and some speed. Okay, so for the piglet, we want to be top and bottom. Okay, all the modium we want to be okay, over on this side. Unobtanium on the other side. And then water, air, fire, earth. So water. Air. I don't know if the order actually matters, but we're going to do it. Fire. And earth. Okay, now how do we... Oh, source gem blocks. Okay. That's easy. We just need to... get a... one of these guys with source gem blocks. Lock it up before I forget. Okay, that's not an important one. Yep, sweet. That's filling up now. Puller. Oh, I got one. And then we want to send it into the middle there. That should, I think, doesn't appear to be working. Because I actually have to, like, physically click on it. Okay, it's saying there's not enough sauce. Okay, if we can pull from the left, right? Yes. And speed, and then send it over to this guy. Let me just hit that with that. There we go. Okay, that's working. I just need to make a few of these. Nope, lava. Volcanic thingy-mabob. Bam, 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 bam. This should be working. See how it makes a thing, then we take it out, and it works again. Great! Now it's just a simple case of bringing this guy over here, getting a modular router again, use it, uses, and then an import bus. Is that working now? We should see that number go up. That number did not go up. Why not? Oh, does it need to be? No, it shouldn't be. It should be an import bus, right? It's the right block. Is it just? Oh, it's just. No, no, it shouldn't be that actually. Why isn't this going up? Oh, it's missing a channel. Okay, that's fine. Dense. Simple fix. There we go. Now it's taken them out. Oh, it's the piglet, isn't it? There we go. Right, we should see that go up to 11. There we go. Okay. That's all 3 of them done. That feels pretty good. And this should be... I mean, our source is keeping almost full. We can actually bring it down a bit in speed. Maybe down to 80. Nice, okay, so over here we have got what is it here? We've got Vibranium Unobtanium alloy blocks. Over here we have got whatever this one's doing. And then over here we've got whatever this one's doing. And that makes for all of them, which is pretty great. Now just one more thing to do. Grab this guy. I don't really want a void on there actually. Can I? Yeah, take that off. Let's lock it and link it. Yeah, buddy. Well, that feels pretty good. That all feels pretty good. So I guess now we could try to make some of the tools. So how do you actually do that? Oh, you need to make some dragon scales. Okay, that's not too difficult. Maybe we should automate the dragon crystal, the dragon scales in here as well. We've got space for it. You could at least give it an obvious shot. Are all these working? Yeah, they're all keeping it around 100. The coal stockpiling a bit, which means that we can bring up the time. I'm going to bring it up to that high. Yeah, let's see if we can automate the scales, shall we? So silver is arcane crystal. Okay, so first off, could we feasibly automate dragon scales themselves? They're dropped by the ender dragon, which makes me think we probably can't. Maybe we shouldn't automate them then. What else do you need to make these? Eternal stellars. We don't have those. How do I make this guy? Ooh, hello. I was back to that forge thing that we couldn't figure out really early on. This was ages ago. I think this was when we were trying to make our charms unbreakable. We ended up going a different route with it. That's this thing here that's been sitting here unused forever. Okay. Hephaestus Forge, tier 2. Spawner, scrap, arcane. Okay, so Edelwood, we've got that. I don't think that's meant to look like that. That's not exactly what I expected this to look like at all, but, you know, sure. Can I do 4 of them together? Nope, they're just little trees. Okay. It doesn't seem like... Is there an Edelwood leaf? No. How do I get more of the saplings then? I can use corrupt soil and no sapling. Okay, that's easy enough, I guess. Well, let's collect up these and then see if we can make the Hephaestus Forge tier 2. So spawner scraps, arcane crystals. And then an Edelwood plank. Hello, Enrique Michael Garcia. Welcome to today's stream. So, do I throw it down or what? Forbidden Arcanus, yes. Oh, do I also need the pedestals? Okay. Darkstone pedestal. Well, that's some sort of quest done. Come on. Okay, uses. There we go. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, is that correct then? I think so. Just for the sake of the quest. My magnet on? It isn't. Okay, so we should have this good. Uh, they can be gotten from a bee suite pretty easily as well. Perhaps that's something we should look into. I feel like I've got some bees that I need to set up, which I'm kind of done doing bees on stream. I've done so many now that I just kind of like to do them in my own time, just listening to a YouTube video or something. So instead, we will... I don't really know what we'll do. Try and make some dark matter. Try to make some of this... Hang on, so, okay. So I need test tubes, souls, aureole bottle. Okay, so aureole bottles, test tube, souls. I thought I had a load of these. Wait, really? I thought I had... Okay, I have a lot of the corrupt eye souls, not a lot of the normal ones. Okay. And the orbs. I do have some of, okay. Okay, so I need to fill it up with the essences. And then put in the relics. Which I'm guessing must be these. What was the other thing I needed? These? And then it was just one of these, right? No? What was I trying to make again? I forgot what I was trying to do. Wait, what was I trying to do? Oh yeah, I was trying to upgrade it to tier 2, wasn't I? Oh, okay, it was 4 of each. I just miscounted. Okay, now will it work? Hi, B Mayo Cute. Welcome. Will it work now? Oh. Nope, that was the sound of phantoms. I don't need you guys. Okay, why do I need more souls, maybe? 6,000 blood. 500 aureole. Yeah, okay, so I need more blood and... test tube. Okay. How much aureole? If 510, 6,000, 0. 500, okay, I need more souls. Oh, something's happening. It's doing its thing. Is it working? Activate. Expelliarmus. Maybe I need to make another one of these guys. Wait, no, that can't make sense, no. Huh. How do I... Why... Is it, like, is it happening? Something's clearly happening. I mean... We've got glowy rings. Do the glowy rings mean it's working? They don't really seem to be doing anything. I need a gavel. Okay, so do I just... Oh, there we go! It's doing it! I think. We've got spinnies now, as well as our glowies, and particly wartlies. Warklies? Oh, now, okay. Maybe it just takes time. Maybe we just need to be patient. Oh my gosh, that gave me a fright. Well, that worked. Sweet. Should we see if we can upgrade it another tier just for the fun of it? I might need more souls and blood and whatnot. And Biorum. Okay, sweet. I can make a bee for that. Okay, I'm gonna have to make some bees outside of stream probably. And whatnot, so that I have this all ready to go. Yeah. Can I use these guys for souls? Oh, I can. Okay, because I have lots of them. Use an extractor, soul extractor. Guessing it means this one. Soulless sand. Okay, that's only a 1-for-1 conversion. Nope. Okay. I'm fine, I guess. That's fine. Okay. Well, there's some work to be done, I feel, in order to be able to use the alloys we got to make all of this stuff. But there is other things that we can do with the alloys, like making infinity cells. So I already have 2 infinity cells. I have water and cobblestone, but we could make lava, I think, maybe. Okay, so how many blazing? So 729 blazing crystal blocks. Okay. Wait, no, that's not what I want to do. I want to... Yeah, 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700. There we go. Infinity cell. There we go. Okay, so we need to make one of these. It'll be an accumulation processor. Okay, sky steel. Okay, maybe we can't do this. Hang on. Do I need... Okay, I might need to work on some things here to be able to do this, actually. Yeah, these are expensive. Okay. There's some more steps to be done, I think. But that's all for another stream, I think. We did well today. We did well today. What we did in here, big steps, big steps. When it's like, let's have another look at our work, make sure it's all working properly as well. So I've got this guy. It all seems to be working. This guy, yep, look at that, it's going for it. In fact, it's working faster than ever. And we've got this guy over here, which is a bit slow over here to get all of this stuff. In fact, I wonder... Yeah, we can speed that up like that. Sweet. And yeah, so this guy's working as well. Just a bit slower. Yeah, so this one... So they're all working at their own speeds. This one here is definitely the fastest. I mean, the slowest, then these two are a bit slower. But that's fine, because they're working. And at the end of the day, I mean, we have a decent amount of the alloys as is. I mean, 153 is the least amount of one that we have, and that's still a decent amount. Because, I mean, it's not something that we need in, like, super in bulk, at least not right now. So that's good. That's good. I think we done well. We done well, guys. So I'd like to thank you all for watching. Thank you very, very much. Thank you especially to German de Gracia. Thank you to Sabo ASL. Thank you to your boy Dalen. Thank you to Klutcher Team. Thank you to Caleb Singh. Thank you to SML Edits. Thank you to German de Gracia again. Thank you to... Sorry, I can't pronounce your name because it's not in the English alphabet. Thank you to GD Player 69. Thank you to Donovan Sutton. Thank you to Otistikios Don. Thank you to FNAF Lover. Thank you to Ismail Y Gale Brother. Thank you to Banana God Bananog Tag. Thank you to Enrique Michael Garcia. Thank you to Bay Mayo Cute. Thank you to Raya Saruya. And thank you to everyone who was just watching along quietly without chatting. Or anyone I may have missed. If you did enjoy, do be sure to subscribe. If you're on Twitch, jump over to YouTube and subscribe. If you're on Twitch, if you're on YouTube, jump over to Twitch and follow. And I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye!